and gives the man political asylum. The man continues to operate today out of the United Kingdom. He is an open and dangerous terrorist. He's a threat as much to British citizens and citizens globally today. He is evading investigation in multiple bomb blast cases in India, and he is given terrorist asylum, and he's operating a terrorist group right out there, and he could be sitting at the Starbucks next to you having a cup of coffee. This is remarkable. It's not happened with any other terrorist group. But it appears to me, Professor Wilson, that Britain wants to hurt India's interest. It appears to me, Professor Wilson, that Britain wants to bleed India. It appears to me that while we are being very nice, and we know how much we can help Britain by signing the free trade agreement, Britain wants to have it both ways. Professor Wilson.
On the contrary, to look at your first point, that we are specifically targeting India, no, not at all. I can think of some very good instances where Britain and the United States have disregarded the concerns of, for example, Turkey about the PKK terrorists, and we have given PKK terrorists asylum, and we haven't, and we've let them operate to a certain extent in our countries. Now, I personally would object to that, but at the same time, we have to balance the need to protect free speech and the opportunity for dissent, and the opposition that we naturally feel and we absolutely express against terrorism. So if these people are proven to have terrorist links, then we must stamp down on them. The problem is, maybe we don't have the proof, number one. Number two, the problem is our Home Office is catastrophically useless and is led by a Home Office minister, a series of Home Office ministers who can't seem to get to grips with their own business, let alone with the business that concerns other countries.
Swell.
Yes, absolutely. We have serious problems that we share. It's the sharing of these problems which I think you should
be running your Home Office.
Rather than accusing us of taking sides against India. We are not taking sides against India. We are supporting. We love India, and more than that, I feel that this particular situation has been drummed up in India. And actually,
drummed up?
What you need to do now,
Drummed up? Did you say, Professor Wilson, drummed up?
What do you want us to do? Send Amit Shah to replace your Home Secretary?
But you have
what do you want us to do?
You have to let me finish my sentence. So this particular issue has been drummed up in India without being conveyed fully in the United Kingdom. We need India to express its concerns fully to the UK.
Sir, I tell you.
And clearly to the UK. And that message has not got across.
But you know, Professor Wilson, I'd like to share a historical fact with you, if you don't mind, that we kicked you out on August 15th, 1947. So for you to say we need to express our concerns fully to the United Kingdom would make me believe that you'd think that India never became independent. We don't need to convey. You're expected. You're expected to. And by the way, we have informed you, and you have chosen to disregard it. Now, Sushant, this is an incredible situation where Britain is saying, okay, so Professor Wilson, where the position of Britain is that we consider this to be free speech. I just told the professor that this is not free speech. If you believe in free speech, you don't go around killing people randomly by organizing bomb blasts. That's not free speech. Let's not extend the definition that far.
Are you suggesting that I'm killing people randomly?
No, what I'm saying to you,
Mr. Goswami,
well, Mr. Professor
Mr.
Wilson,
Goswami,
Professor Wilson, listen to me. My point to you, Professor Wilson, pretty directly is this, that people who have carried out a series of bomb blasts and assassinations on Indian soil are walking around getting political asylum in the United Kingdom. And that is a fact. You and I cannot run away from that fact. That's what I'm making. That's the point I'm making. You fully understand.
You and I would agree absolutely that is wrong. No, but what I am saying is that the Home Office in the UK...
No, Professor, we all know it's wrong. It is not our job to run Britain's Home Office. It is not our job to send our Home Minister to replace your Home Secretary. You know, you can't now say that our Home Office is ridiculous, it's catastrophic, so please do something about it. You have to run your own Home Office. You have to run your own
Absolutely.
country. You have to guard your own country.
Absolutely.
That's our
Absolutely.
point.
So, well, I would be delighted. I would be
this has
delighted
been
for our
going
Home
on.
Office Minister to be
This
replaced.
has been going on, and from Margaret Thatcher to now, this has been allowed. Now, perhaps, Sushant, India, realizing that it has more levers on the UK, would probably be pushing the envelope, and I think that's a good thing. Sushant, what do you think? Elizabeth, coming to you right after that. Yeah.
Yeah, Arnab, I think a lot of things have been said in this program since it started, and I must join issue on some of those. For the professor to suggest